everybody, it is 2:38 p.m. on your Saturday. Quick weather update, really quick. Just want to update everybody on the timing and some of the other information that we've got out right now. So let's take a look at everything. We'll start out with looking at the high resolution models, of course. This is the expected arrival time of the storms in northwest Alabama. Looks like anywhere between 11 a.m. and 12 a.m. On Sunday morning. We'll move on. It looks like it gets very close to the I-65 corridor, anywhere between 1 a.m. time frame, and then continues to move on into the Jackson, DeKalb, Marshall counties. Actually, that's the Jackson and Marshall counties around 2 a.m. and then clearing over northeast Alabama around 3 a.m. So it's already moved out by 3 a.m. That's estimated time. Now let's look at the information from the National Weather Service Huntsville. There is a slight risk level 2 of 5 for severe storms on Saturday for northern Alabama and southern middle Tennessee, with an enhanced risk level 3 of 5 for parts of northwest Alabama. There is high confidence in the line of strong to severe storms overnight into early Sunday morning. Damaging wind gusts will be the most likely threat with these storms. Tornadoes may form within the main line. That's what we're watching. Very low confidence in additional storm development ahead of the line, which would be good. If we get any ahead of the line, we could have some tornadoes with those. Those will be problematic if we get storms developing ahead of the line. That's the ones we'd really have to watch. That could produce some long track tornadoes if that occurs. That's looking more likely west of I-65, just to be honest. But anywhere with breaks in the main squall line, there could be a few tornadoes develop, and I have noticed that too. Also, want to mention to everybody that there is a possibility that tornado watch will be issued later on. It may or may not include northeast Alabama. So keep that in mind. I believe a tornado watch will go up for the western portions, and it could include all of North Alabama. That is something that we'll just keep an eye on. But again, remember, if a warning or watch is issued, pay attention to the weather situation carefully. Listen for later forecasts and information, and if a warning is issued, to take action immediately. Hopefully you've already got all of those plans in place of what you're going to do if a warning is issued, a place of shelter. Hopefully you've already got all that figured out. I really hope so. So let's take a look at something else. We do expect some heavy rainfall too, but mainly over the far northwestern portion of our area anyway in Alabama. 1 to 1.5 of total rainfall tonight, mainly with the line of storms. Weather Prediction Center has placed portions of southern middle Tennessee and northwest Alabama and a slight risk 2 of 4 for excessive rainfall, with the remainder of the area in a marginal 1 to 4. Greater flooding threat will be to our northwest. Additional rises on rivers are forecasted for Sunday. But keep in mind, it's going to be very windy. So even outside of storms, the winds are going to be gusting up to 30 miles per hour at times. As saturated as the ground is, would not be hard to cause some power outages, especially, with, like I said, winds in that range, as saturated as the ground is, probably going to be dealing with that. In addition to the severe threat tonight, non-thunderstorm winds will gust 30 to 40 miles per hour. That's likely. A wind advisory will be in effect for all of Tennessee Valley from 9 p.m. through noon Sunday. So let's look at the timing from the National Weather Service office. Now, we're going to get a few different opinions here, of course, and every one of them will be just a little bit different. Overall, a lot of them in line with the forecast that I done earlier around 5 a.m. this morning. Very close timing there. Exactly, just about the exact same thing that I forecasted. Weather Service saying most likely timing 10 p.m. to 12. I estimated 11 to 12 for northwest Alabama, so very accurate. The secondary area will be around Huntsville, Sewanee, Fayetteville areas along I-65, crossing over between 11 p.m. and 1 a.m. and into northeast Alabama 12 a.m. to 3 a.m. Timing looking a little bit more likely toward the 2 to 3 a.m. time frame, but there's some fluctuation room there, so that's why you see 12 a.m. to 3 a.m. for that. So just keep that in mind. Make sure that you have multiple ways to receive warnings tonight. It is going to get very windy. There could be some power outages, and to those asking, I know there's going to be these people, a few people that ask, hey, is Athens going to be in this tornado threat? Is Crossville going to be in this tornado threat? Is Huntsville, Scottsboro? I know, there will be somebody asking for individual areas. Just keep this in mind. No matter where you are in North Alabama, it doesn't matter what city you're in, what county you're in North Alabama, there is a threat of tornadoes tonight. Break that down. as easy and as I possibly can. There, no matter where you're at, there's a threat of tornadoes in North Alabama. Higher threat to the west of I-65, but no matter where you're at, you've got a tornado threat. Keep that in mind. You also have a damaging wind threat, so keep that in mind. Be weather aware, and we'll see you live tonight if there is any warnings issued. So, see you then. God bless. Have a great rest of your Saturday. Thanks again, everybody.